This amazing place is at the Onyx in Morelia, which is absolutely amazing, most tender steak. If you ever find yourself in Morelia, go eat there. They have live music, service is amazing, food's amazing. And they do have Wi-Fi, but because it's made, the restaurant walls are made from actual stone, the service can be touch and go, but when you go, you don't even really want to use your phone that much, if I'm going to be honest with you. Now, it is the next day, and I'm just doing a quick little outfit check and peep the hat I got yesterday. And okay, so for this day, I actually don't have a lot of footage once we have arrived there because I was making more of an effort to be a bit more present and being there with people. So it's kind of hard to do that and film at the same time. But I can say it was a really great day. And the car ride was like 3 hours there and 3 hours back. And we mostly listened to the playlist that our driver had, and it was really cool seeing the outskirts of Morelia, which is the city center of where we were staying, and actually really cool to see how the streets were and everywhere is very clean and properly maintained, and I felt like the roads were a lot better done up, even in the outskirts compared to where I live back home. That's just an interesting observation. It's not saying one is better than the other or anything like that. Like everywhere there is differences and everything, but it was really cool to see more of this side because this is my first time coming to this part of Mexico. I usually have gone to other parts of Mexico, and even like anywhere in your home country, there is a difference from city to city, state to state, or if you don't have states, departments. So yeah, it was really cool to see how different everything was, and I actually didn't realize it until like we were touring everywhere, how different the different cities are in the state of Michoacan. And it was really cool to see like all of the local cuisine that they had there and try all of the, there's different foods, I'm sure, from places that you've never heard about or seen until you actually arrive. And I'm sure you know this, but if you've never been to Mexico, then you've never had real Mexican food. Like, you can get some pretty good Mexican food in Southern California, but it definitely can't beat the Mexican food in Mexico, which is kind of hard to go back once you are having really good food, because the process of their food is a lot different from the process of the food. I'm not really going to get into that, but I'm sure there's videos about it. But yeah, the food is really cool, and it's really nice trying traditional Mexican food because I'm not even sure what is the actual traditional food of America. Like, I try, you can't really find anything, or maybe you can, but at least when I looked, I was not able to find anything about it. And we ended up going to and what we're doing today is actually a really cool tour that we not only booked last minute, but this is a exclusive tour because parts of the tour are not open to the public. So you kind of have to know to go, basically. And I'll leave it at that. So, we have 4 things that we have going to do today. And hopefully I can tell you them all in order. One is the escalera, which is the process of the tequila, which is from the agave plant, or in Spanish called that is the other stuff that we're doing. I don't know either. Having a breakfast. But it's a Mexican buffet because it's not Mexican food, so we're getting Mexican food. And then we are going to go visit a artisan's house, which is where the pepperino started. Items that are handmade and crafted by different artisans, and we get to meet the creator of the pepperino. And then we also get to go visit a traditional Peripecha home kitchen, which the food there was absolutely amazing and really good Wi-Fi. Side note. And then also the other thing, we get to go visit a Peripecha village where we do stop into another artisan's home studio where you can buy stuff, and they have really cool things. And then we also go to the church in the town, and it is really cool. And now we are on the road heading to those things, and it's going to be very exciting. The next 2 upcoming houses are very, very cute. The purple and blue houses, or I should probably say buildings, because I think that is a business of some sort. So here we are on our way to one of the artisans' house where they hand make everything. And this is a village where there's a lot more Periupechas, and it's really cool because they make a lot of things like vases. They make very small statues. This was one of the rooms where they do the workshop in, and it's actually very nice to be able to see like the process of everything. And then here we were in Santa Fe La Laguna. That is the name of the town that we were in. It is a Periupecha town, and they were telling us the story. Long story short, the Spaniards punished the indigenous people by beating them in harsh cruelty and beatings, and they wanted to defy the Spaniards by making a Jesus that was darker and had features that looked like them. Here is another part of the church on the side with a lot of flowers and things, and it was very nice to be able to visit this part of the church with all the flowerings. And these are offerings, I believe, for one of the saints. And here I am just showing the little background. So it's very interesting to learn the history behind this church. And then I got offered a fresh tortilla, which is part of the tour, and it was a really good tortilla, even though it's plain. It's very delicious, but you can tell by my smile. So here in the state of Michoacan, as you're gonna see in a couple of seconds, there's gonna be a lot of people walking. At first, we thought it was a protest or something of the sort, but actually, it's a either a funeral procession. Sorry, not possession, procession. And up ahead is a bus stop. As you can tell, it is small, but I like how it looks like very similar with the architecture and style that you are in Mexico. So our next stop for the day is actually going to a mezcalera. I wish you could smell right now because it smells absolutely really good with the process of the mezcalera. So they're telling us the process that they do in taking the maguey and putting it. This is their oven, and she's explaining that they put it down there and then they cover the agave plant and they bury it in dirt and basically kind of let it sit for, she said, some time. They take it off and then they process it to make the mezcal. And then there's a cute little 4-leg guest, which was really nice to see. So this was the mezcal that we could taste test, and that's the filtration process that they do for the mezcal with the agave plant. And then here's my boyfriend playing with the cat because had a couple cats there, and I think the cats are really cute, and it definitely made it a lot of fun because while they're doing the tour, the cat was like looking around. It was really nice to have the cat because it made me miss my cats at home. So then here is where we got to try traditional Perupecha food, and the green one is a avocado drink, and then the other one was a pineapple drink. That was a fish taco that you saw, and it was absolutely delicious. I regret not showing the soup and the little tamal that I got. And then here we are back in my room getting ready because I bought some stuff, and fitting it into my suitcase is always really fun, but I wanted to show the chandelier. Anyway, stick around to see what's next. Thank you for watching, and let me know what you want to see next. Bye! Until next time. Tee-hee!